Hey, Southeast Stray Dogs. I'm making just a quick video message for this week. Sent you a long email. Maybe the video will communicate a little better in person. Just as a way, as our team gets older, some of you, we had a good number, about 10 or 11, but not everybody at our team meeting a few weeks ago. We were just starting outdoor practices. Had our first practice outdoor on Saturday at 1. We had 10 players, so that was excellent. And so it was fun just to get out in the good weather. Some of you were surprised or you didn't pay attention to the schedule. So one of my first announcements is you got to have Team Snap. Okay, so have Team Snap. I'm a couple more weeks. I might give some reminders of emails and texts, but you need to be looking at that for communication. Also, we'll send emails through Team Snap. And if you have your notifications on, it might give you a notification reminder every single practice. And you just get in the habit of ignoring that. And then if I send out an email with some pertinent information, it might easily get missed. So just realize that you can turn those notifications off in settings. If you do not have Team Snap right now, get it on your phone. Very important. Also, you have to have your uniform. Please make sure that you have your uniform. If that isn't picked up yet, contact me right away. It is a huge hassle to order uniforms this year more than ever because of the supply chain. So you need those uniforms with that as well. This week, we will be at Pearl on Monday from 6 to 8. And then Wednesday, the weather looks bad. This is our last week where you can be at Sanford. So from 7 to 9 on Wednesday, we're going to do a combination of a run. And then as well as do our last indoor there. And Saturday we'll be at 1. Stay tuned. We're going to put in some scrimmages. I hope at the end of April here. I'm talking to teams. Again, Team Snap will have that information as well. Availability. Please mark your availability. This year is going to be important than ever. We're going to have a couple of alternates on our team, which basically means we can have up to 22 on our team, but only 18 can dress. So we need to know if you're going to come. If you are not diligent about marking if you can come, the assumption is you're not there. You might show up to a game and not be able to play because you didn't mark availability. So that is key. Okay. Also with practices, I'm asking you all our events to mark availability. Partially as coaches and myself, we'll put time and energy. If we have to make last minute changes, we want to know who's coming, all that type of fun stuff to notification. So mark availability in practices, even if you feel like you have to mark no a lot, okay? Now, I will be encouraging you, right? So this is the balance of our summer soccer team. We're only doing it 3 days a week. Some teams we play have 6 engagements a week, okay? Our soccer team does not have that. We like to think there's a little bit of balance there. So the times that we have are important. With that said, we realize that there's spring sports for some of you. There's other athletic events, but then also some of you have jobs. So basically, what I'm asking people to do is at minimum, please be there twice a week. Come on the weekend and then come one of the evenings, all right? And with that, and if that can't be done, that's understood. Communicate with me. But just so you know, whether it's an excused absence or not, if you will, that participation in practices is going to be part of the decision on playing time, okay? And so, and everybody will still get some playing time, but I want you to know, if you show up, you haven't been to any practices, that's going to affect your minutes. That's the main thing I want to know, okay? But be communicating with that as well. Our start times with our practices and our games, please be completely ready, okay? Meaning if we say we're going to start at 1, show up at 10 to 1, get your stuff on, be ready to go at 1. Games, 40 minutes, right? Ahead of time. Again, don't be showing up at 40. And if you've been on my teams, you know there's nothing that bugs me more than someone coming after we've done our warm-up and walks over to the field. If you show up late, run over. If you're getting a ride, get your shoes, socks, and shin guards on in the car. but just be on time, okay? So plan 40 minutes ahead of time to arrive as well. Plan for traffic. On our schedule on Team Snap, the schedule is out there. Again, there might be some changes of fields or times or weather stuff. That'll all be communicated on there. Our practices that are on there for April, we're at Pearl. We're going to be at Riverside, maybe another park. Again, those are some things that are still a little bit in flux, but we are committed to Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. You'll notice that we do, I think, have one or two Tuesday, Thursday games. For tournaments, we know the weekends, they're on the calendar. Second weekend of May, second weekend of June. Mothers, I do apologize for that, as we tried to also look at the Trinity track schedule that we have a lot of players on to make sure our tournament wasn't on a track meet weekend, which it is not. And so, but we'll make that up to you somehow. But anyways, so realize that the tournament schedules usually don't come out for like a week, maybe 7 days, sometimes maybe 2 weeks before it. So we just won't know. I've requested that we would have Friday night games, and not Saturday morning games. Not guarantee that they'll give them to us as well. So with that. Okay, and so lastly, I want to just make a mention of conditioning and home workouts. Again, I've my main message to the players is simply this. You guys are all, to my knowledge, wanting to be on varsity teams. And you are all in your junior, senior year coming up next year. And that's a significant time. Your bodies are bigger and stronger. The strength and speed is very significant in competitive sports and competitive soccer. Doing a few things, just a few minutes a day, especially on your off days. In the summer, I'd encourage you to do them every day when you wake up. You'll see a load of difference come the fall. Stretching, your muscles are bigger, and the need for you guys to be stretching is important. Even diet is going to be important for some of you. And some of you are just at an age where you're putting on some pounds, and you want to make sure that's converted to muscle, right? And that slows you down. It's not uncommon that some kids, their body types, you're stronger or at least faster, and you have less fat on you when you're 14, 15 versus when you're 16, 17. So you got to be aware of that, and that's part of your body changing. Now, what I encourage is some very simple but hard workouts. And I also encourage goals that you make them small so you don't get discouraged. So the videos that I send out are all like 5 to 10 minute workout videos. A lot of the polymetrics, the geometrics that we do in practice, the squats, the squat jumps, the core workouts, the planks are on these videos. In the first 2 or 3 weeks, you're going to be sore. So just get used to it. But if you continue to do it, you'll slowly become more and more fit with it, and it'll slowly not be as significant. Challenge your dads and your moms to do it with you. It's only 10 minutes. A lot of the exercises are 20 to 30 seconds. Now, I attached a workout. The main 10-minute workout that I'm sending out, right, is done by a professional soccer player and trainer. And I have attached a file that has the workout, but then it also has a beginner's and a moderate, meaning that if you're first time you're doing it, if it's just killing you, right, there's exercises or there's different rest times I've given you, or like I said, okay, hey, and this is something that they do for 20 seconds 3 times in a row. Do it for 15 seconds and rest for 5, and then 15 seconds and rest for 5. Or this one is like a scissors lunge jump. At the beginning, don't do the jump. Just simply do the lunge and do that. And so look at that. Hopefully that encourages you. Again, conditioning is also very significant. I'm hoping, and what I want to do is give you guys a timed mile right away at the beginning, in the middle, and the end of the season. The mile run is a good marker of your conditioning. And wherever you're at with it, your goal should improve. There are some high school programs in our state, some of the teams that we play, that you can't be on the team unless you get close to a 5-minute mile. And so that just tells you of the level of conditioning that's important and needed. And so on your off days, I encourage you, especially when school's out, when first day of school, I encourage you with doing a 10-minute workout and then just a 20-minute run, maybe a run with the soccer ball, and doing dribbling. And so, if you did that, that conditioning would just be, will be the most significant thing that you can probably do to prepare yourself for next fall, besides playing competitive soccer. It's going to be a really fun year. I'm past my 10 minutes, and hopefully this video encourages you beyond seeing the email that I sent out. All right. This week, we'll see you Monday night at Pearl at 6 to 8, Wednesday at Sanford, our last time at Sanford at 7 to 9, and then Saturday at 1. Check Team Snap for where it's going to be on Saturday. All right. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.